In today's tutorial, I am going to show you exactly how to lock objects and layers in Inkscape. This is an essential skill for any graphic designer or illustrator. When you are working on complex vector layouts with dozens of elements, it is incredibly easy to accidentally click and move a background piece or a finished part of your drawing. Locking these elements ensures your workflow stays efficient and your design remains perfectly aligned. If you find this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more professional design tutorials. Let's dive right into the software and get started. First, we need to set up our workspace correctly to have full visibility of what is happening in our document. The best way to manage your design elements is by opening the Layers and Objects panel. You can do this by going to the top menu or simply use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-Shift-L. Having this panel open on the right side of your screen allows for the most precise control over every individual path, shape, and layer in your project. Now, let's look at how to lock specific objects. There are two main ways to do this. The first method is using the right-click menu. Take your selection tool by pressing S on your keyboard and click on the object or multiple objects you want to secure. Once they are selected, right-click directly on the object and choose Lock Selected Objects from the drop-down menu. You will notice that you can no longer click or drag that specific item. The second and more visual way is using that Layers and Objects panel we just opened. Simply locate the object's name or its thumbnail in the list and look for the padlock icon next to it. When you click that padlock icon and it appears closed, the object is officially locked and cannot be moved or edited. If you need to unlock it later, you can either click that padlock icon again in the panel, or you can right-click any empty area of your canvas and select Unlock All. Next, let's talk about locking entire layers, which is even more powerful for complex projects. Again, navigate to your Layers and Objects panel. Instead of looking for individual paths, click the padlock icon next to the main layer name. This is a massive time saver. By locking an entire layer, you prevent every single object within that specific layer from being selected, moved, or modified. A great pro tip is to use this technique when you are finished with a background layer or a complex bubble outline. By locking the background, you can freely drag your mouse to select text or foreground elements without the frustration of accidentally shifting your base layer. There is some important information to keep in mind regarding Inkscape's locking behavior. First, if you have many locked items spread throughout your document, you don't have to hunt them down one by one. You can simply go to the top menu, select Object, and then click Unlock All to release every single element across all visible layers. Just remember that locked objects cannot be selected by clicking or dragging a selection box over them. They are essentially invisible to the selection tool. If you want to make management even easier, I recommend grouping your objects first using Ctrl-G before you apply a lock. This makes your panel much cleaner. By mastering these locking techniques, you will significantly speed up your creative process and avoid those annoying accidental edits. If this guide helped you out, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.